The Wii U is well regarded as Nintendo's biggest failure. But what happened? How did Nintendo go from the high that was the Nintendo Wii to the plummet that happened with the Wii U? In April of 2011, Nintendo announced the Wii U, the successor to the Wii. At that time titled Project Cafe, and confirmed it would have playable units at E3 and would launch sometime in the fiscal year 2012. Project Cafe would officially be revealed as the Wii U at E3 2011 by Reggie Fils-Aimé himself. However, no first-party titles were announced at the time, and while they had them at E3, they only had graphics demos instead of any solid games. The response was unfortunately not great for Nintendo. Within the next couple days, their stocks fell 10%, something that hadn't happened in 5 years, as many skeptics weren't sold on the Wii U or its Wii U gamepad. It was similar to the Wii and was able to continue to use the Wiimotes. However, the biggest addition to the Wii U was its Wii U gamepad, which was the biggest gimmick added to this new system. You can see in the trailer on screen the way Nintendo intended for it to be used. It was also backward compatible, so that not only could you use your Wii modes, but you could also play both Wii and Wii U games on it, as well as adding a new controller to the mix, the Wii U Pro Controller, similar to what other gaming systems' main controllers were. The Wii U launched in late 2012, in November or December depending on where you live. The Wii U launched as a basic or deluxe bundle. The basic cost $299.99 and the deluxe cost $349.99. Calculating with inflation, that would be $409.67 or $477.97 in today's money. A steep price to pay if you ask me. However, even with the Nintendo's clear excitement about their newest console, reviews were quite mixed. Many praised the Wii U for its innovativeness and improvements over the Wii. Many others criticized it over the functionality and weak launch titles. This led to a very, very lackluster reception and abysmal sales. One of the biggest reasons for this also happens to be that Nintendo didn't do a good enough job in informing the public that the Wii U was a new system, and not just the gamepad as a new Wii attachment. Of course we would scoff at the price of a brand new console if they thought it was just a glorified tablet controller of sorts. So a bad start leads to a bad life for the Wii U. The Wii U released in late 2012 and discontinued in January of 2017, meaning it lasted a measly 4 years and 2 months. This is an awful amount of time for a gaming console, let alone a Nintendo console. But Nintendo had tried and failed during its life to get its feet up and get these sales moving. Another contribution to those lackluster sales was a disappointing selection of launch titles. You could see the list for yourself on screen now. Many games you could get on other systems. New Super Mario Bros. U and Nintendo Land are the only ones that I think would have any interest for the greater Nintendo audience. But neither of these games are system sellers in and of themselves. In its life, it sold just 103.53 million games, only a handful of which even surpassed 1 million in sales. In contrast, just the top 2 best-selling Nintendo Switch games have cumulatively sold more than the entirety of the Wii U's library throughout the entire life of the system. Of the top 15 best-selling games on the Wii U, only 2 were launched with it in 2012, and 4 during 2013 within its first year. And one of the best sellers being Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in 13th place, having been a launch title for the Nintendo Switch and just happening to make it to the Wii U as well, even though this was past its discontinuation. All in all, not a lot of success to be had in the lifetime of the Wii U. The Wii U was officially discontinued in January of 2017, a little over 4 years after its launch, and just a couple months before the Nintendo Switch began being sold. Its Nintendo eShop was shut down in 2023, and its online functionality was shut down this year in 2024. It sold a rough 13.56 million copies worldwide in its lifetime. That's less than 1/10 of the Nintendo Switch's current sales figures, while it remains on the market. the Wii U went down in history as Nintendo's biggest failure. After the success of the Wii, I think Nintendo may have gotten too proud. Maybe they believed the public would excitedly buy whatever they put out, so they didn't put enough effort into the advertisements that explained the distinctness of the Wii U from the Wii, and why it was such a good purchase. Nor did they think they needed to have a large collection of games at launch in order to sell it. And so not only did the system not get a good start, but it ended up with no motion to grow either. All in all, I think Nintendo learned many good lessons from this, and like a phoenix rising from the ashes, they took the Wii U's failure and from it was born the massive success of the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo learned a lot from the Wii U, and we will gently, lovingly lower it into its grave. Thank you and goodbye, Wii U. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy it, I have a couple videos on the screen now that I think you'd enjoy. And please like this video so YouTube likes me. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!